Hi everyone. So today we're going to discuss about one of the key functionality in accounts payable, Create Fusion Cloud. So the topic is here how to create prepayment and review accounting entries for prepayment. So this is the business use case, and here I kept as how to return test case with the steps for this the particular functionality. And in the previous session, I explained about how to create steps for the invoice creation. Now this is the different type of invoice type, thing that is a prepayment, and given the steps and also test data and expected results. So ideally, this could be usable for your when you do the regression testing quarterly basis, or when you do perform any of the functional testing based on your needs or business purpose. So that time you can use this kind of approach to write test cases for the business use cases. So here I'm trying to give the more kind of like explanation. The reason being, this is the way we can create your own steps for the any of the business use case, not only the specific one, any of the business use cases. Example, in the accounts payable, we usually have a lot many functionalities, right? Create a prepayment, create debit memo, credit memos, and then invoices, and like payments and payment cancel, invoice cancel. There are a lot many functionalities are there which you can do for this kind of testing purpose. And also the real-time world, when we work with any of the clients, you may get some kind of uh, production issues where you can like see that and replicate the same issue in the lower instances as well as right. So that time you should take this kind of approach. It may help for you to debug more the issue to understand it, and by performing the test case in the lower part, you can now find out the result and root cause for them, which will be fix the issue and like move the solution to production to migrate, right? So that's where we can use this kind of approach. Okay, so here, as I mentioned, create prepayment and review accounting entries. So these are the steps I are given in detail level. So you can club together some of the steps also, but if this is the thing which could which could give like a more understanding how many steps you can perform it. That's where I given like many of the test cases steps here. So let me go through one by one here. Firstly, you should get the user ID and credentials from the business user, which you're going to do the testing. So test data here, the input is always we need to get the user ID and password. That is the prerequisite or it is a test data. And navigate to function area. So when you click on payables, click on invoice tab, click on task panel and click on invoice creation tab and enter mandatory details. It is nothing but as a business unit. As I mentioned, if if you have the multiple business unit where we need to use for testing purpose, the business user can provide the any specific business user uh, where they have the data access for the business unit that we can use for it as a seeded one. And select invoice type as a prepayment. Enter mandatory details is nothing but as again. So where we can provide the supplier information and then invoice details, etc. Sorry. And click on save and close. This is the end of the test case we're into executing. Once you provide all the above details on the inner screen, then you can go and click on save and close tab to save the record. Once you close, once you save and close, go to invoice action to validate it. So this is another critical thing where you need to to clear to do the validation of the invoice. And finally, click on post to GL. So this is the last step is the accounting entries. Accounting entries. This is the final. Okay. So let's go through the application to see that how to do this all the steps. Once you log into here, so this is the screen which you can see. Go to the navigator scroll down. Here you can see payables. Click on invoice. So that's what I kept in the here, invoice tab. So, go to task panel, the right hand side, and click on prepayment invoice creation. Yeah, this is the screen where you can create invoice, prepayment invoice. Select business unit. You can provide use one testing purpose, use one, and supplier. We can give ABC supplier. So the system automatically pick the supply side, legal entity, and USD and like date, payment terms, etc. PP01 because prepayment 1. So $100. Here you can give the test description as a testing 24-year update. So now we have given the data level information. On the line level, just click on line level information to enter. So here you can see the amount $100 and our distribution set. If you are using distribution set, you can do that. And yes, we give a go to distributions. You may check that like either distribution combination like either created or not created. Again, if this distribution set not it, just you can click on that. Save. You must click you can do test. See there is some issue with the creating here. Maybe there is issue with supplier. We'll take any other supplier here, ABC. So consulting. Okay. The symbol. I think there is some application issue. Let's come back again. Recreate invoice. This one. ABC consulting. We must create this test. And that will be 001 and $100. Type is that here you can choose that. Standard invoice, prepayment, debit memo. Likewise, you can choose prepayment type and then click on lines. So enter $100. Save. It will take some time to save it. This got saved. So now you can see. So here, what I mentioned. So mandatory center and click on save or close. It's done. And go to invoice action. Here, just click on validate. Since it is a demo instance, the tax will be applied on the invoice. So just change the invoice amount 109 and again revalidate it. So the revalidated like just you can use a shortcut key as also Control Alt V. That is the one of the shortcut key from your laptop keyboard to validate the invoice. Yeah. So here you noticed it here. The amount when I click on validated, the system got like validate the invoice. And here you can see unpaid. So this is the most important point where you need to understand the status. So still we not post to GL. That's why it is showing as unaccounted, validation, unpaid. Okay. Once you make a payment, this status will get changed as available until unless it is show as unpaid. Okay, once you make a payment, it will show as available. So once it is showing as available, we can subsequently apply on the subsequent invoices that is prepaid. That's what it is meaning of it. And go to action, post to ledger. It will take a while. Complete this task. Yeah, it got completed. Just click on view accounting. Refer the accounting entries. Now we can see here accounting entries that are generated for this repayment. Liability, and withholding tax rate is applicable, and trigger expenses suitable. So this is how we can review the repayment accounting entries as well as. Okay, as per our test scenario, we review the accounting entries as well as. So likewise, we can create steps for the prepayment and review accounting entries in the user application. So this is one part, and actually, just I want to tell you, just take this invoice number. How do you identify the prepayment is available on this particular suppliers or not? For that part, how to do it? Just close supply, go to navigator and manage invoice. Call out the invoice number what we created. So just click on invoice number. So this is the invoice what we created, right? So when you enter, okay, when you enter the invoice again the supplier, I will show you that one second. There is one bill icon will get a pop-up on the invoice while creating invoice. So here just go to this one, supplier ABC consultant. Okay, just see the test number, just to randomly just $50 and save. See, after we save the record, the system automatically show that one bill icon on the supplier number. You can see here saying that available prepayments one amount $120,200 So this is how we can easily understand that whether prepayments are available for any of the supplier in the accounts payable application or not. Okay. Thanks for watching my video. Please do subscribe, share, like your friends and colleagues. Thank you.